I waited outside of this Rummage sale for about 15 to 20 minutes, and I was the second one in, following this lady, and I was, of course, wishing she would go faster because I wanted to get to whatever the good stuff was, obviously. And I wanted to go to crafts first because I haven't found a whole lot of needle points to resell, and needle points do well with me. So I asked this lady where the crafts things are, and she points me in the right direction. I walk past the blankets and back to the craft stuff. Remember, if you see something that I don't pick up, please let me know as I go along. Thanks. Aha, I found it. I apologize for putting plastic in your face, so to speak, but I was filming with my phone and it was a last minute decision, and I thought, let me just see how this goes. As you can tell, I'm not very good at this. Oh, look at that. That's cute. Elmo. I found some puzzle stuff. I haven't even actually opened that up yet. I've brought in some of the stuff to list already, and some of the stuff is still in my car, so I will get a haul video for you at the end. I picked up that DVD writer and then wound up putting it back, so you'll see it in my bag quite a bit. It just wasn't selling for more than 10 bucks, and so why spend 3 to make 10, and then the fees and then nonsense and holding it for 6 months or more. So no, I wasn't going to do that. The clocks are cool, but didn't seem to be worth anything. If you see anything in this video that you go, oh my gosh, Susan, you really messed up and should have picked that up, please let me know. I pick up a Yankee candle, and it's like candle cover here. I didn't show it fully. You kind of saw a glimpse of it. But yeah, lilac blossoms. That's a keeper. That was something for me. And that was one of the most expensive things I bought at $5. Next, I ran through the linens, and as you can see, oh dear, look at that fall blanket. I think that has to be mine. I didn't look at those pillows to see what brand they are, the blue and yellow ones. They could have been good. I spent some time next looking through the purses, and they had big money on some of these Vera bags that were very worn, so I put them back. I didn't find any good handbags, but again, I didn't go there first, so who knows what was there first. You have to pick and choose. So then I headed over to toys. I spent a lot of time in toys, so you're just seeing a thumbnail of it basically. I come up on this box here in a second. Where is it? Where is it? It's coming up. Nope, that's not it. I pick up this pirate ship and check the date. It's a newer one. If I had this pirate ship I bought for my son, I would be a millionaire. I'm looking at some figures. They're nothing much. They're McDonald's stuff, and they hold no value pretty much. I'm looking for figures because figures are money, let me tell you. I was hoping to find some Fisher-Price or, Little People or something. So I'm turning things around and looking in the bags. And I'm like, what? Ah, here's my box. I didn't know it at the time. I'm like, what are these things? This is kind of a toy. Sorry, we're looking at something else there in between because I'm not very good about holding this phone, as I said. I'm checking out underneath to the date, and I'm like, oh, let's see what is in this box because the pieces are so huge. And I said, if there's figures with it and stuff, it's got to be good. The box was only marked $5. There's that penguin figure. Oh, another penguin. Oop, I'm throwing pieces around. Yep, another penguin. And there's a random shark in there too. I kept calling it Octobots, but it's actually Octonauts. And I have it listed already, so I'll show you that in the haul part of the video. I didn't check those diaper genie things out. They could have been worthwhile. And these Thomas trains, I just weren't sure. about, I just weren't sure. I just wasn't sure. I did pick up some books to resell, and again, I'll show you those. I walked past the books 2 or 3 times before I picked them up. And here's the cookware. I can't remember the name on the bottom of this pot because I did check it out. Again, sorry, bad camera work. I'm trying to hold and carry the bag and stuff. I need to get a GoPro. I didn't check out what that new one was. It kind of looked like a Walmart type of set, and that's not something I'm interested in. But I could have missed something really good for $5. Who knows? Now we're over at the clothes, and I'm always inspired by another reseller that is a friend of my husband's who likes to sell t-shirts and things like that, cool concert shirts and stuff, and I never find any of those. But I did find, I'm digging through this pile, I think it's called Ducks Unlimited, and it feels like down, but it's not down. And yep, Ducks Unlimited, and it's a 2X, which is a great size. It's a vest. Oh, hey, kids' clothes. There were a lot of vintage kids' clothes, and I did wind up picking up some of these because I know that sometimes these vintagey clothes sell really well, so you'll get little glimpses of them. But again, I will show you more of those in the haul. Yep, there's that Ducks Unlimited thing. But the first time through, I just kind of looked at them and was like, I don't know. And I decided for a quarter or 50 cents a piece, I was just going to give some of those a shot. And I turned my back, look around, look at that glassware, that blue, like 3-tiered thing was so pretty. It's like, I don't need that, but I love it. Over here, no, I don't want nobody's old socks. I really don't. Back over here. What do we have? Oh, kitchenware. I do love me some kitchenware. And I get some really good Tupperware, which you don't really get to see in this part of the video because I think I went by it again 2 or 3 times before I picked it up. But okay, there's that stack of red ones I bought. Not that. But you'll see them in the haul. And I'm looking through the cups. I did buy just one little cup for my granddaughter. And I don't see that one, but again, in the haul. And came across school stuff. I try not to buy school stuff because I have so much. Being a teacher is a curse. I want to buy everything. And back to the kitchenwares. I was looking for Cutco. Those knives were not Cutco. But, you know, hey, you never know. But what I did find were some Pampered Chef. Ta-da! I don't know if they have any value, but I did pick them up for however cheap they were. There was a really nice brand new air fryer there in purple. I wanted it, but I have an air fryer that I love, so I didn't need another air fryer. But boy, that was super cool. And again, back at the linens and kitchen, giving it another pass through. Oh, there's those green Tupperware, Susan. Pick them up. Oh, well, you'll see them in the haul. And hair products. Well, we all know how much hair things can cost. So I'm eyeballing them to see if there's any good ones for resale. And I picked up some Redken for personal use, but I decided to put it back because it just wasn't the kind that I would normally use. Checking under here, a little foot massager. And some more office supplies. Everybody needs some good office supplies. I keep seeing things as I'm looking through this video several times to edit it. Like those darn bears. I didn't pick up those bears. Why? Why didn't I pick up those bears? I don't know. I didn't see them. I don't remember seeing them at the Rummage sale at the fair. Looking through some more educational stuff. Oh, I picked that up for the granddaughter. Some shoes. I just thought those looked cute, but not worth anything, I don't think. I browsed through the women's plus stuff for me, but blah. It looked old for this old lady. So, no go. Not going to buy it. And show you what I got from the rummage sale that I haven't listed yet. And then I'll show you the things I have listed. And I'll put, like, you know, up here somewhere how much I expect to get for each item because I have to look them up. So, let's hit it. Dining room table. I was digging through the back of my car to see what else I had from the rummage sale. And here's the rest of it. So let me go through what I paid for it, and then I'll put way up there what it's worth or what I think I'll get. I found another piece of the Octonaut set, which you will see later, and it's a pretty significant piece. So I don't think we're going to retake pictures. I'm just going to add this piece to the listing. So that's already been listed. I ran to this is one of the first things I picked up. Oh, a poinsettia bow. Anyway, I paid $5 for that. Sight unseen, don't know what it's worth. So let's check it out. I paid $2 for this one. Yep, there's my $2 sticker. For this Dimensions. And this one's a Creative Memories wedding book. I think I may have paid $6, or that might have been somebody's yard sale ticket. And then in the crafts there were these colozzles. So I haven't even opened to see what's in this bag. Needless to say, there are a lot of colozzles in here. I'll have to look up lots of them and see what they can get. Tuck that back in. Over here, I have one of these peas in a pod. Again, I may have paid $3. I don't know. There are the peas in the pod. They're just so cute. I couldn't leave them behind. And who makes them? Oh, it's a Disney. Because it was a Disney toy. That's why I picked it up. And let's look at the other stuffed animals. I picked up this little duck for me. It's a Disney thing, but I'm going to put it with my duck collection. We've got this white tiger, and I did look these up when I was there. This is from Douglas, the cuddle toy, but I don't remember what they were. And little guy, well, he is a Cabbage Patch Kid. Let's see if you can see the tag. A Squishmallow. I like to pick them up when they have the tags. So this one has its tag. And an axolotl Squishmallow, which a lot of my students would love, but I can't give all my students different plushies. But I do have some for them to read with. Okay, so now onto what I think is one of the better items is this Tupperware. I had been shopping quite a while in the sale and passed these by a gazillion times. I did not realize they were new. You can see in there that most of them have their little paperwork. These do not, but these are in definitely new condition. I paid $3 for the big ones, for these big honking ones, $2 for this little one, and $2 for each of these little ones. If they were the color of my kitchen, I totally would keep them. But they're not, and I'm sure somebody's gonna love them.
Mama's got a jar of grease from 6 to 3. Says it's for a rainy day or maybe a turkey. Stacked next to cat collars from every feline she's had. I swear, those collars outnumber the cats. We can't get Mama to throw her shit away. She says it's treasure, but it smells like decay. She keeps it all in case the world goes astray. We can't get Mama to throw her shit away. A stack of dirty magazines under the sink. She says they're for art projects, but I don't think. Yellow newspapers from Nixon's first term. She calls it history, but it's mostly worms. I asked her once, what's the plan for all this? She just grinned and said, ignorance is bliss. We can't get Mama to throw her shit away. The house is a museum of disarray. She's saving the world, one trinket a day. We can't get Mama to throw her shit away. Got Tupperware lids with no matching bowls, a drawer full of buttons that swallowed her soul. A busted toaster she swears she'll repair, but it's been a decade and it's still sitting there. We can't get Mama to throw her shit away. She says it's treasure, but it smells like decay. She keeps it all in case the world goes astray.